honestly. But if this is the first game in the series, then how come you never hear about this thing? The Imprisoned, that's his name, not the Darkness. Look at him, he's so derpy! The first time I saw this thing, he's this giant monster, and then he's got these little derpies of meat. I knew it to the seal is given away! Well, thank you, Legend. It's fun. My voice by the end of stream is gone, but I'll explain later. But now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. It must not reach the temple. Okay. Oh, this is such a horrible... Oh, he's doing his charge. He's doing his foot thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, can't forget about the back toes. Let's run under the under bits there. Boom. Oh no! I fell over. First tattoo of the Triforce is amazing too. I have one. It is on my back, and it is a matching tattoo with my ex-wife. You know what? It's there. It's a reminder. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out next break. Inside you. Oh, that must have been a little painful. The one between my shoulder blades was, I don't tolerate pain very much, I'll say that. But I did it. I sat the whole time. It was by some nice Canadian guy who went up to Thunder Bay to do it. Alright, so yeah, this first one, not too bad. Later on, this thing gets just I'll be there. Brave and become the person who lets. I mean, that's a great place for it. I can see that. God, there's just so many nerves and bones there. Ugh. Oh no, he's doing the worm. Where's it? Oh, there's. Got that little meter on the left, shows you how close he's getting. Don't push me off. Can you stop? Roll your little toes back, please. Push that thing out of your face. Why doesn't he push it all the way out? How long have you had that one? Oh, then he does this. Oh, this is so annoying. No. Oh, he does so much. No, I hate it. Oh. Wow, that's pretty long. Oh, I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. Hey, how about you hit a moving over the spine? Yes. Oh, yes. 100%. And the shoulder blades was, yeah, the bone. Other than that, it's just like a person just scratching you over and over and over. So you just got that one this year then? And that's the pumpkin? No, the Triforce. No, the pumpkin's, so the pumpkin's on your back. Triforce is on your wrist. Scared me for a second. Oh, 27, you got that. Okay, alright. I was gonna say, you just got that. We did it. We never have to see that thing ever again. Is everyone excited? Because I'm lying. We have to do that same exact fucking sequence like 3 more times. 10 years ago. Nice. Mine? Let's see. I should probably remember this because it was the year I got married. 2007? Maybe 07. Maybe. Touch it up. I mean, yeah, it's getting what a little bit. They do fade over time. Mine's just a black one, so I don't have to worry about it. And I forget that I have it most of the time. Oh, I gotta go back down here again. Hit it with a Skyward Strike, DJ. Yes, old lady. Slice. Yeah, especially if it's got a lot of color in it. Well, Triforce, I guess. Cool. I've always wanted a gaming tattoo. I've never done it. What would I get? I mean, I think I would just get like a little collection of Nintendo characters. Teemo? Chance, you're gonna get Teemo. Fuck your Teemo. Chance, when's the last time you played that game? Have you played it recently? Chance and I used to play a ton of League of Legends. Like an unhealthy amount. But then Chance started playing WoW again. Guess what? Never played with me ever again. Make it a sleeve? Last time you played it, you want to install it? I played a few games when I started streaming again. Nice going, DJ. Though the imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it captive. Unfortunately, you have only succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. But yeah, just all the way up. I love seeing those. I could never do it, but I love looking at them. I'll just sit there and stare at them. Excuse me. The behemoth you beat back into confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave way again soon. 24 hours dead on your chest. Holy shit, Chats. Yeah, I would think like, I mean, but that's like over time. That's cool. You know what I mean? Especially you knowing like what was done when and just how it all kind of came together. That's cool. That's super cool. So you are left with the precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the sealed temple, DJ. There is much to discuss. I want to do some more slicing. Oof. It's gonna take her a long time to get there. Yeah, Groose. Bet you feel shitty now, since you didn't do anything in that whole fight. And you're sitting here saying you're gonna be the hero. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from its slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot from Holy Light of your Skyward Strike might just do it. He's the guy in the group project. Yeah, exactly. And then he comes in at the end of it to be like, we did this, all of us, and we're awesome, but I did the best work. Sorry to disappoint you, boy, but for now your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Barren Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanaru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out, and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these three fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. Group projects suck, unless it was specifically with your friends, but then you really didn't get much done anyway. Oh shit, he mad. Oh no, he's not, he's happy. He's like, yeah. I love Groos's theme. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I could do to help Zelda. I'm useless. You're starting to understand, buddy. I love Groose. Ah, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all of this. Granny's face kind of looks like a nutsack. DJ, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate. I realized I said that right after we couldn't see her anymore, but like... Oh, right? A little bit? A bit. Work newsletter and had a guy... Oh my god. Yeah. And then they talk about how amazing they are, right? Back up to the surface. Of course, and that's how they continue their success. People like that. People like our former president. Kind of the same way, right? Oh my gosh, the struggles of using Word to format stuff like that. 45. Apparently, I don't know, it was trending on Twitter. He was. Today. I mean, it's kind of a cesspool. Great Gorgon! I found some! Look, those butterflies that respond to beautiful tones are all swarming all over this place. This has to be the right spot. Oh, this could be a problem. I cannot carry a tune. I could not create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down a hill. What can we do? Oh, gee, I wonder. Oh, it's these weird things. You hit him with the sword, boing, right? That is it. One of the talking statues the ancient text spoke of. There's just no mistaking it. Oh, we got a thing. Butterflies tend to gather on gossip stones like myself. We know that. We know that. Sweet, we found it. Can I capture birds? Oh, wah, 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 wah. Nope. Damn it. I thought you could. Base in DC from 15 to 18. Oh wow. Oh wow. How wild was that? I imagine, especially during that time. Bird statue. Bird statue. To the sky. You had to get out. Yeah, I imagine it's not a pleasant place to be. It's just... It's everyone says it, but obviously, like, it's a gross thing to be involved in. People get in there with great intentions. I do believe that, but then you really have to, I believe, go against every moral fiber of your being to get the things you want done. And the way everything is organized is in doing that, you have to support things that you don't want to get done. But the only way you're gonna get your stuff is if they get their stuff. So you oh, it's so gross. Software change of something else. Yeah. Yeah. Could imagine. It's not. And not even, you know, you think like we're 90s kids. I thought the 90s were pretty cool. But like they weren't. I imagine everyone has that kind of nostalgia about their childhood era. But yeah, it was gross. Oh, I know who I talked to. I know who I talked to. But back, I will say pre-internet, it didn't seem as hopeless. And the internet came along and it's like, guess what? You can read about everything going on everywhere in the world and just know how much everything sucks. I kind of miss pre-internet times. Pre-internet, I was the best gamer I knew. It was amazing. Any game, anyone you put me on, I would beat them. Street Fighter, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, everything. But then, the internet came out, and it's like, hey, guess what? You actually really fucking suck. No. If you want to be fun, we got one of these. You can do this. Boop. Look at that. And then when you're back, you can do one of these. Boop. Get you some little nice messages from Nightbot. Yes, this way. We have to talk to the bald dude. I forget his voice. Hopefully we can get it. The good thing is in this game, I'm kind of trying to match the way they sound when they make their little, you know, things. So it helps me, but I imagine I'm putting the series on YouTube Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I imagine if I were to like go through those, the voices of every character would change quite dramatically. You! You're back, DJ. Good to see you still in one piece. I remember Gaypora's name. Gaypora sounds... It's one letter away from gay porn, that's all I'm saying. So, how's it going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda, things must be terribly trying for her down there. Welcome back. And it can't be easy for you now either, can it? I was just talking about how Gaypora, if his name ended with an N, it'd be gay porn. But that's how my mind worked. What? You want to know the lyrics to the song Zelda sang on the day of the wing ceremony? 90s gaming? 90s gaming was the greatest. The Super Nintendo was the best console ever made. The Switch is close, only because it has Super Nintendo games on it. Sing it. Listen, as I said, I wouldn't feel comfortable serenading you, but if it's the lyrics you're after, I can recite them for you. Let's see. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as I recall, there's a second verse to the song. O youth, show the two whirling sails the way to the light tower. Should I make him sing? And before you a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. That's a really deep voice to sing in. I believe that's the whole thing. Always been a tech nerd. Same here, 100%. I used to do a lot of PC building back in the 90s. Late 90s, early 2000s for friends. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen the tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about two whirling sails, though. It sounds like the song is suggesting that if one shows these whirling sails the way to the tower, something will happen. But how do you go about doing that, and what does it mean? Two whirling sails, Make him sing it. That was good, right? Did you like that? I'm singing in my low voice. We're good. Let's go out the door. Two whirling sails. It's item collection time. The interlude of the game, one would say. Alright. I mean, that's a sail. Windbag. You build a PC till you met your husband, Gladdy. Oh yeah, it's. I mean, once you're shown something like that, you really get into it. At least in my opinion. Because you're like, number one, it's not that hard. Although I have fucked it up a few times. I remember frying some hard drives because I wasn't de-staticked. Just get the fucking butterflies. These two are watching me just flail this thing around. There's the other one. But yeah, this latest PC I have, which is super pretty. I'll give it a little quick show on this. It's got the lights and the stuff, and then the keyboard's got the lights as well. that one, or you can do that one. But I like this colors. It's my favorite. Anyway, all I need to do is put some more memory in it. Some more RAM. It didn't come with a lot of RAM. And it only came with half a terabyte of hard drive space as a solid state. Fucking, if you went back in time and told teenage DJ that he would need more than half of a terabyte of hard drive space, I'd be like, what? You got a lot of MP3s on there? Not that hard. I like being able to, yeah, exactly. Similar setup. This was, I forget what this was from. But like, Jesus. I remember my first MP3 player. It wasn't an iPod. I wasn't cool enough for the iPods. Realtek? Anyway. And the memory cards were like these disky looking things, and it was 32 megabytes. That was good. Shit, I mean, I grew up on the Commodore 64, which is literally, what, 64K of memory? Sanska, I think that sounds familiar. Radio Shacks? I've heard there's still a few Radio Shacks around. My buddy, I don't know if he's still lurking, but Max Rebo used to work at a Radio Shack, I'm fairly certain. Oh, it's Jackama! Hey, my name's Jackama. Thank you so much for tracking down Kukio, DJ. It's such a gorgeous day today, too. There's my throat. CompUSA on launch day for Windows 95. Oh, you're a nerd. I camped. What did I camp out for? I camped out for a Wii. I think that's the only thing I camped. Nope, Warcraft 3. Camped out for Warcraft 3 at the mall. Oh, so am I. 100%. On a day like today, there's nothing I'd love more than to head over to the Lumpy Pumpkin for a sip of soup. But of course, my wife asked me to fix the cupboard, so I'm not going anywhere. The story of my life. Okay, but what about this? What's up, DJ? Jackama here. So you're curious about that windmill, eh? Pretty smart design, I gotta say. So you can turn the windmill so that it always catches wind, no matter which way it's blowing. But, well, there used to be this little propeller attached to the windmill so that you could turn it. The thing flew off ages ago. It must have dropped down off the edge, down beneath the clouds. I will say the jump from Windows 3.1 to 95 was like, whoa, the future is here. This is the future. The windmill's been uselessly sitting there ever since. I mean, until the wind blows that way. Yeah, it was a big deal. It's huge. Whoa, this isn't Jackamar. I highly suggest you retrieve the windmill propeller from the land below to reorient the windmill. Do other people in the universe see Fi? Because if I was Jackamar, I'd be freaking the fuck out right now. You want to know if I could fix the windmill if you brought back the propeller? Well, if I had the propeller, I could probably rig something together to get it back on there. Sure. By the way, who was that blue floating lady that just flew out of your back and then went back into your back? Who was that? You want to tell old Jackamar who the fuck that was? But how would you even go looking for the propeller in the first place? Once something falls through the clouds, it's gone for good. Hang on. Come to think of it, Gondo at the scrap shop told me that someone in his family once used a flying robot to haul junk back from beneath the clouds. But we're talking about a tale that's been passed down over a lot of years, so I wouldn't put much stock in it. Where? At the bazaar? Shit. So successful software industry because of the early exposure to computers got me nerfed from my dad. That's a lot how I did it. My dad was, his job was like, they made like chips and stuff, circuit boards for, radios, two-way radios, things like that. And then he'd always be working on stuff. He was huge into computers. And yeah, I think I get that a lot from him. I want to go to the bazaar. Sadly, he's passed on. But yeah, he was a great guy. But he was always soldering something or whatever. And then my brother, obviously, who went to work for Microsoft, he was a huge tech nerd as well. Oh, no, hang on a second. I see you're looking well these days. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you'd found the time to gather all variety of magnificent treasures. Those eyes. Come closer. If it's treasure you seek, I'll use my mystical vision to find answers for you. No, you're creepy and I don't want to talk to you. Here's something that'll put some fire in your belly, young man. The new potion I've been concocting is finally ready. I call it a stamina potion. If you drink this up, your stamina gauge won't drop as fast as usual. Blah, 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 blah. It's a magnificent man bun. It's pretty good. I'm just getting there. Where I can put it in a bun. Realized it was getting a little dark now that the sun's going down. There we go. You. What do you got? I've got something new in stock for you, friend. It's a very mysterious shield called a sacred shield. I suggest you linger and give it a good look. How much is it? As you might surmise from its name, it can handle all variety of attacks. Fire, not a sweat, electricity, no painful zaps, plus it will automatically repair itself when it sustains damage. It's a little fragile, but that shouldn't be a problem for one as talented and agile as yourself. 500 rupees? I don't have 500 rupees. He's not. Oh, his fucking face. Bones go to court. Yeah, I can't quite put it all back yet. But I can get it up there in a good bun. This is the longest my hair's ever been in my life. Ever. Usually I get it cut pretty short. But it does make you hotter, I will say that. Well, I mean, in more ways than one. Alright, sorry I can't buy your shield. This is the one I have to talk to. Over here. Yes. Hey! Hey, kid, what's up? You look like you need to get something off your chest. I think I know what it is. You've got a favor to ask me, right? Huh? Huh? It's about this old robot my grandpa used to tinker around with? You probably just came here to make fun of that crazy junk guy for believing in his grandpa's stupid stories, right? Well, get in line. I've heard it before. Wait, that's not why you're here? You say you need to pick up something from below the clouds with this robot? Do you know what that means? That means you believe in my grandpa's stories too, don't you? Well, I'm happy to hear that someone else believes me, but I don't think I can help you. You see, my grandpa's old robot, what's it called again? When you went into lockdown, buzzed your hair off. Your hair color not be an option. Oh, you color it? What color? That's fun. I always want to know what it'd be like to have super short hair. Yeah. And now I'm finding out what's like to have long hair. I don't know how long I want to go with it. It's like down to here. Red for a long time. I used to dye my hair a lot in my teens. I didn't. My partner dyes her hair. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh hey, that's right, I remember. His name is Scrapper. He may not be much to look at these days, but he was an amazing robot once. When you called him, he would go anywhere and haul anything. Sadly, as you can see now, he's just another busted old hunk of junk. But old Gramps did tell me this. You can get him working again with an extract from an ancient flower. It's like oil to this guy, but I've never even heard of, much less seen any such thing. I have one right here. Natural brownish, copper, silverish hair. That's cool. Oh yeah, I think I saw a picture in your profile there. I was looking at your Twitch channel. What? You have one? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. I have no idea what Gondo sounds like. I'm bouncing all around on him. So this is an ancient flower? I can feel some slick oily stuff coming out of its stem. Great, with this we can fix Scrapper. Wait right here, I'll have him up and running in no time. Get that oily, what was the oily and sticky stuff? Is that what he said? It is, right? I definitely, I imagine I would see one of those at like a BDSM party. It's a little robot, we can do my robot voice.
Thank you. I got a full tank of energy and I'm ready to carry anything.
That's the robot. Oh, he's still on.
Huh? Who is this green-clad individual of small stature?
Yeah! Whoa, it talked. Can you believe that? I guess I really did fix him. This kid gave me the materials I needed to fix you. Go on, say thank you.
Are you sure it was him, Berserk? Well then, I extend my reluctant thanks to you in a gesture of obligatory gratitude.
Hey now, watch it! That's no way to talk to someone who just saved your life! Anyway, this kid wants you to haul some stuff around, and you're gonna help him.
This individual may have restored my operations, but I am not inclined to offer assistance. Serving children is very low in my task priority.
Robot voice makes you think of Gurr? Who's Gurr? Gurr. Dude! Nice. Master DJ, materials from the windmill have yielded a signal that you may search for with your dowsing ability. Use it to locate the fallen propeller. However, it will not be possible to carry the item in your pouch and return to the sky.
Who are you? Your name is Fi? Should I call you Mistress Fi? Are you looking for something, Mistress Fi? I understand. At your request, I will carry anything regardless of weight or destination.
Master, we now have the means to bring the propeller back to Skyloft. You may immediately begin your search for the windmill propeller.
Master Shortpants! Should I offer assistance? I can now detect Mistress Fi's thaw waves. Should you need me, ask Mistress Fi to call me and I will arrive with haste.
So how do you plan to recover all the stuff that fell beneath the clouds? You know, you can always ask the fortune teller over there. I know he's kind of goofy looking, but when it comes to finding things, he's always right on the money. Girl from I've never watched Invader Zim. I grew up with only 5 channels on my television.
But well, let's see if it was like this.
Doom, doom, doom.
It's like that. That was more of a bender, but. Doomed. Hang on, I wasn't finished. Doomed. I fucking love Futurama. All right, now we need to go to the desert, and it's just about time for another little breaksy breaks. I wonder where she's gone. You know what? We'll talk to you later. We're not doing side quests right now, okay? Yeah. Futurama was my favorite cartoon ever, but Bob's Burgers has surpassed it by this point. I've watched more Bob's Burgers than any other piece of entertainment in my entire life. Over and over and over, I just keep watching it. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, well, yeah, I love them. I love them both too. But yeah, that's my kind of humor. And What We Do in the Shadows just started back up. This show is just brilliant. And I'm not usually a fan of vampire media, Twilight and whatnot. Star Trek. I watched a lot of Star Trek growing up. Next Generation was my series. Wasn't a big fan of Deep Space Nine. Voyager was pretty good, I thought. And the movies were great. The original is great too, but it's kind of maybe a little too campy for me to enjoy now, but I don't need to say that. It's somewhere around here. I don't quite remember, but I'm gonna say it's like here. Oh, Data. Remember the episode, what was it? Time was looping. I think, was it Data that figured it out? No, I think it was Tasha. Oh man, I don't remember. I just remember in the episode they were playing poker. It always started with them playing poker. And then the reason they found out someone was, I forget, it was like the number of buttons on their collar or something like that that helped them figure out that time was looping, but things were different now. Like little things were different. Oh, my memories kind of failed me every now and then. I don't understand why. But